What's up, guys? We're still getting so used to the hesitation that the screen has as we come in, but we're here. So thank you guys for being patient, hanging out with us. Here's the countdown rolled in. We love our new countdown. It's very great.
We do.
It reminds us we're going live and we don't want to miss out on a thing. And so we're excited to be here tonight. We got a great show for you planned.
We do.
We've got rum news.
Do we?
We've got exciting things happening.
We do?
Royer's got some news.
I have no idea.
It's good stuff.
Where am I? What's happening?
Yeah, that's pretty much how Royer acts all the time. But we're so excited for you
What
guys
is going on?
to be here with us, to hang out with you. This is our favorite part of the week because we get to drink and hang out with you
Hands
guys.
Down.
Welcome to the bar.
Favorite
and we
part
are very excited. If you're new to the show, introduce yourself. Put in everybody, not just new people, what you're drinking tonight. Even if it's just Dolphin on the Rocks or water and ice, as we like to call it, right? So make sure you let us know what you're drinking.
If I put pop in that.
But if you are new, is it just rum? You're just drinking the rum. I forgot the mix part.
Half a glass of rum.
Good for you, man.
Hey,
good for you.
But I wasn't expecting
no limits.
It's like
absolutely none.
I wonder if I put any pop in that.
I absolutely love it. Did you take the sip and then wonder if you put pop in?
No.
I was gonna say, were you unsure?
I was looking at it because the glass was like half full.
Like, did I drink this far already, or did I forget something?
All right. Well, yeah. Anyhow,
that's okay. I'll be honest with
you.
I did the exact same thing the other night.
Yeah.
Except it was just pop.
Damn. And I hate it when that happens.
And it wasn't even. It was you know the funniest part is I thought I already poured the rum. This is how you know I should have been done, right? Like, this is the cutoff moment, right? Is that I poured the pop to the top of the glass, thinking I was pouring the pop on top of the rum.
Yeah, right.
There was no rum. I took a drink and I was like, "This is really sweet," and then I was like, I didn't put any rum in this. This is just a glass of pop. So,
wow,
that's how you get cut off. That's how you cut yourself off right there. So, what do you know? Anywho, as I'm going back now, as we're getting away from it here, make sure you guys hit that thumbs up. Let us know you're here in the comments. Yes. If you're new, introduce yourself. This is the most welcoming, most fun rum club in the world. This rum community is absolutely amazing.
Self-proclaimed.
Absolutely. No, not even self-proclaimed. This is number one in the world, number one in your hearts. Guarantee it, okay? Because if you drink rum and you know us and have talked to us, you're part of this. And we feel like
you're
the best
part of the rum family.
We feel like the best of the best have somehow crossed our paths in one way, shape, or form. And so we truly believe in rum and where it's going. We're excited about it. We're excited to have you guys drink like it's at the bar, tell some funny stories, have a good time. And I'm going to read some comments as we get into it here.
Do it.
Before I do
it, Robert.
Make sure if you guys haven't already checked out the links down below.
Give us a thumbs up too.
That one too, right? Make sure you check out the links to the Just Drinking After Hours Facebook group, Instagram, TikTok, if you're looking for some extra areas to talk about rum, as well as our Patreon Rum Club, which is having rum go out. Right, we got Bamboo Spirits sending out rum to everybody this month. We got a new Rum Club member. It's very exciting, so we love that. So we're growing. So limited spots available. Make sure you check that out. Let's get into it tonight, guys. Let's go to the top. I'm going to say hello. Greg, countdown. That's right. We like our countdown. It's nice. Mark G is in the house. How you doing?
Hey, Mark.
Mark says he needs some inspiration for the rum selection tonight, and we're just happy to be that inspiration. Okay. I think you should drink rum. So hopefully that helps. Phil, what are we drinking tonight? That's a good question, Phil. What are we drinking tonight, Royer?
Well, I am drinking a little bit of Plantation XO right here, baby.
It's good stuff.
Oh, yeah. Definitely very good. I know John Hasbrook from Just Rum. He found this to be quite tasty.
Quite tasty. It's Plan Array now, by the way.
It
is. Gotta be
Plan
Array. Excuse me. You messed it up.
Excuse me.
Because the bottle's the old name.
It is. Well, that's what's so confusing. I'm an old guy. I get confused very easily.
You're just reading the
bottle.
Where
am I?
You're just reading the bottle, right?
Yes, I read the bottle. Plantation, which is now Plan Array.
Right.
So I wonder if they have Plan Array XO now.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, I'm sure they do. The bottles are coming out. I know they had to use up their old bottles first. Speaking of that, our video today, if you guys haven't seen the video go out today, we have the Plan Array Sealander as our review today.
Sealander.
What a fun video that was. Had a really great time. Video. We had a fun stuff going back and forth there. Another good one. Royer saying Royer things. Had a good time. It was a fun video. I think it got started really quickly, getting off the track. So it's a good
really
one.
Quickly.
And
I don't know how those things happen.
I don't know either.
I'm just not sure.
I just work here. Okay. So make sure you check out that video. It was a lot of fun. The Sealander, great video, great rum. So that's a really fun one. And then tonight I am actually drinking
Yeah.
Worthy Park.
Worthy Park.
Right?
We
got
a little Worthy everything, Park?
I am, right? They got their wood barrel aged over here. The single estate reserve, and I love it.
Oh,
it's
very
really,
nice.
Really great.
Very nice.
So that's what I got in the glass tonight. So I'm sporting it.
Awesome.
Let's see here. John Hasbrock is in the house tonight.
Yeah, baby. Hey, John.
Glad to have you here, John. LOL, I'm guilty of some Roy Air shares here myself, Mark. I think you need to drink one of those.
Mark gets me.
Mark, I think you need to finish one of those. I think you need to put it down. I love it. Mrs. Doc is in the house. We love it. Nice. Doc Brown's Really Bad Rum.
Yeah, baby.
Mrs. is in the house. I missed you. Hope everyone is well. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. We missed you. We missed you. We hope everything's going well. Hope life is good. We love Doc Brown's Really Bad Rum. If you haven't had a chance to try their rum, go to reallyBadRum.com. Make sure you look them up. Find your area to get to them. Send them a message if you can't figure out how to get it. They are
actually doing their travels
now. They're on a tour.
So they are on their rum tour down in Florida. They're touring around the entire state.
That's fun.
A lot of the Total Wines down there, right?
It's nice.
And so definitely check out our website after hours, Just Drinking After Hours. I believe you'll find where they'll post where they're going to be next and all this type of stuff. So if you want to go see them in person,
and you're in Florida,
make
sure you look them up. Go find them.
Definitely.
There you go. I love it. We're glad to have you, Mrs. Doc. Welcome in. Let's see here. I hope it's not Blue Ox, Jason Walk says. Blue Ox, the Iowa rum, right? The Blue Ox.
Oh my goodness.
That's
did
Blue
we
Ox,
even
right?
Review that?
We did. It got taken down. They reported us because we didn't like it. And I don't think they liked that we didn't like it. And it got taken away from the internet, which is really sad.
I forgot about them doing that. So Greg asked a question about cross keys. Do you remember when we did cross keys?
And we did that review, and I noticed that review is missing as well.
Yeah, because I went back and I was going to send it to him. I told him, I said, I'm not a big fan.
Yep.
And
it was okay. It's cheap.
It was okay.
It's nothing special.
It was cheap. But what really caught me off guard was the fact that it claims to be a Barbados rum.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Cross Keys claims to be a Barbados rum. We did a review on it. I couldn't find it, so it must have gotten taken down.
Yeah.
And the only thing I can say is we weren't really a huge fan of Cross Keys.
Yep.
So
wasn't a huge fan of it. But from time to time, companies get mad at us. They secretly get our videos pulled.
Yep.
Just fine. We get no notification. We just figure it out one day when people ask questions like that. We're like, oh no, well, shoot. So maybe we'll find the old video. We got archives, so I mean, we could probably find it and repost it.
Repost it out there.
I should probably look for
some.
We should make a list of all the ones that got pulled and go find all the old videos.
Yeah, like we'll remember.
Well, we can start right now with one. Okay, Cross Keys.
Cross Keys.
This is where we start the list. Okay. Let's see here. Surge Hunters in the house from all the way in the Netherlands.
Here?
We love it. Face orange, raised eyebrows. Truthfully, the best of the best gathered here today.
Yeah, baby. Right
Darn
there.
Right. Darn right.
Just because you're here.
That's because you're here joining us.
Right.
It's the best rum community in the world, and we appreciate you, Stephen.
We do. Thanks for joining us.
Stephen drinks that rum that puts hair on your chest. He's a real man about it. Okay.
Yep.
We love that. I'm having a little Smokies. Then I'll make a monkey's paw, Greg says. Love that. Love that. Greg, Low Carb Cocktails YouTube channel, by the way.
Definitely
if you guys are
check
looking
them out
for some fun cocktail ideas, Greg has got you covered on that channel. David's here. Good evening. How you doing, David?
Right back at you,
Hope you're having a great evening tonight. Welcome in, and we are so excited to have you here. Let's see here. For rum inspiration, I would recommend a 15-plus-year-old Foursquare in a red wine cask. Surely those are available for reasonable prices. I think so.
Well, I mean, define reasonable.
I just use Roy Ayers credit card.
Yeah, we need to talk about that.
And I just drink the nicest rum. I agree with you, Stephen. That's a beautiful suggestion. And I think we should all be drinking that.
Is that this one here?
No, that's not the wine cask, is it? No, it's a pot and column blend. No, that's the indelible.
Exceptional.
It's just the indelible
cask selection.
Which is a great one, by the way. I'd say just the indelible. It's a great rum. Foursquare makes a great product.
It's just the indelible.
Yeah, we love that. Really Bad Rum. Doc's in the house. We got Doc himself here as well.
Awesome.
Coming to you from the Really Bad Rum RV. Doc has taken a night from his Florida Total Wine and More tour. currently in Wesley Chapel, Florida, for a tasting tomorrow night. You know, I love a good time in Wesley Chapel.
Oh yeah,
you know, we got some good memories in Wesley Chapel. Good stuff.
Definitely.
Great town, great people. Shout out Wesley Chapel. We love you guys. Absolutely amazing. I got the Sealander in my shopping cart, just trying to decide on a few others. Love that, Mark.
Nice.
It's a great buy, and it's totally worth it.
Yep.
Right? Like, it's such a reasonable price and it's such a, it's funny to me because it's from the 3 islands, and we go into it in detail in the review. But it seems so Midwestern for the United States, like because of the wheatiness of it and that wheat feel to it. Like, I just feel like that gives it that like the Midwestern like taste bud.
It's definitely
it fits us so well. It fits us so
well.
Yeah, so it's really cool how that comes over. You know, we're basically Iowa, I picture as those 3 islands. Like, we're basically the 4th island. Okay, it's like
we're just like an island.
We're just like an island.
Iowa.
Yeah.
You know, even though we're landlocked, it's like right in the middle of the United States. We're just like an island.
Think about how many times you've been to these islands. Probably about as many times as you've been to Iowa, right? Similar. But
so it's just like that.
Just like that. Okay. It's very inspirational stuff here. Let's see here. Plantation used to be one of my favorite brands, rum-wise. Have not bought anything after the rebranding. I dislike it. Do you feel the rebrand also had a quality decrease or nothing of the sort?
I didn't notice any quality decrease.
Not quality. Like, I didn't love the brand, right? Like, I think a lot of people were on wagon of like, it was meh. Like, we were expecting, like, you have the chance to like rebrand and do some things. And I think we all were kind of anticipating a bigger something. And it didn't happen. It was just kind of like Plantation to Plan Array. We like, you know, Plantation to sound better. So Plan Array was just kind of like a meh move. It's kind of like the Washington football team becoming the Washington Commanders. Everyone's just like, could we have just stayed the football team? Like, I don't know.
I'm sorry. I don't even follow football.
But how great
is
that? I mean,
that was like a huge, like, foul right there. I mean, they should not, the Commanders.
Way to use your sport lingo.
The Commanders. I mean, come on. Seriously?
I don't know. I'm just saying. I mean,
step up.
But I do feel like the quality of their products is fantastic. They make some of the best rums.
They do.
We have a whole section over here in the corner that you can see here. All of these are all Plantation products that wrap around the corner over here to here.
There's a couple missing.
Well, there's the one that I got here, the Sealanders here that's missing. And then you got that one, right? So we got a couple gaps over there, but we pulled from the corner. So we do like it. We like it a lot. Let's see here. Good to see the world famous Royer the other day. Looking forward to tonight's show. We got MVE, right? So hanging out. Yeah, is that high V? Is that what we're talking about?
I believe so.
Is that did you get dropped in on? Huh?
Yes.
Is that Matt?
Yes.
Yeah, Matt coming over. I did hear a story about that he found you.
Hey, Matt.
He could hear you from across the store.
Apparently.
It's a voice you can't miss. I tell you what, if you ever wonder if Royer's in the room, just listen. You'll hear his voice. You'll know. Okay? You'll be like, he's here. I know he is. Oh, I love it. Let's see here. Mark G, Plantation / Plan Array, I think might be my favorite. Amazing, diverse flavors. I haven't had anything disappoint. And I think they just got a big variety, which you don't see. A lot of people have their avenues and they're like similar but different. And Plan Array is just very different. Like, every product is just like a whole remake of something. They got some art behind it, some design and angle, and it's just a cool take.
Hey, I've got a question.
I want to hear it.
I got a question. Yeah. So, especially with Matt here, hopefully, Matt, you're still here. So this question goes out, and it's not to Matt, but it's to literally everybody else. So if by chance you went into your liquor store and you found these 2 idiots right here, actually doing a rum tasting, right there in that liquor store,
I'm pretty smart.
Would you be like, oh my goodness, it's Robert and Royer?
Pretty smart guy.
We must try whatever it is they're presenting. Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Well, I feel like it's because we're pretty intelligent.
In fact, we'll go ahead and we'll buy a case of whatever it is.
Would you buy a case if you found us in a rum store? Would you buy a case of rum?
Now, would you actually buy a bottle though?
Buy a bottle.
Would you actually come up and talk?
I think we can get them by a case.
We might be able to.
We can talk you into it. I think we could.
If we give them enough samples.
Yeah. Like, you know what? Think about it. Okay.
Break out your credit card.
Every time you have to buy a bottle of rum, you got to drive to the store. Now, if you just buy them all right now, think about the gas money you're going to save over the time period of buying rum.
And you're being green that way, too.
Yeah. Getting out of the environment, saving money on gas, saving
that carbon footprint
time
right there.
Okay, you're a busy person. You're out there doing stuff. You don't need to waste your time.
Let us help you save your time and your money.
We got it. We got this. Yep. Okay, everybody's gonna walk out with a bottle of rum.
That's right.
If you don't walk out with a bottle of rum, and you are dead to us.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
What are you doing?
We still love you. We still love you. We're probably gonna be really unreasonably obnoxious, but we still love you. When are the Just Drinking boys getting their paws on some MOBA? We need to. I've never seen it. And even in our online shops yet, I have not come across it.
No.
So I need to. I do really want to try it. That's going to be a special shout out to you, Stephen, when we get our hands on that, because we have kept our eyes peeled and we have not gotten.
We have not seen that at all.
So we definitely, maybe we just need to look harder. I don't know.
I think we do.
Let's see here.
You can break out your credit card for that one.
Fine. That's fine. Reasonable prices, a Kappa XO for everyone, right?
There you go.
Yeah. I've got that depth chart spiced rum and some coconut cartel in the cart with the Sealander.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, coconut cartel is such cool stuff. That's such a cool brand. They're doing really cool stuff. We love seeing them. Hello, rum runners. I can read, I promise. I just ordered the Sealander and a bottle of coconut cartel. Daniel,
there you go.
You're the second person tonight. Look at everybody buying rum. Guys, if you haven't, tag your companies here. We need a tag Plan Array. We need a tag Coconut Cartel. We need to let them know we're buying their rums because they make great rums. And we're excited about it. That's exciting.
You know what that will do is actually get them more engaged.
Get them in
with
here,
the community right here.
You know,
not for us, but for all of you.
Absolutely. Let's get them into the chat. I'd love for them to get into the chat. You know,
well, I mean, we've already got Jan Hasbrook here tonight. We've got Doc Brown,
really bad rum.
Beautiful wife, joined us tonight. Right?
You remembered her name, right?
Susan.
Yeah, okay. Thank you. I was about to be like, you really just dropped the ball
on
that?
No.
Like Super Susan over there is not happy with you not using her name, okay? Put some respect on it.
Okay.
Jeez Louise.
Susan.
I apologize. God. Who do you think you are? You're referring to her.
I'm not even sure where the hell I'm at. So
that's
all right. Anyhow.
How we put up with you.
I know.
Oh, let's see here.
Amazingly, my wife has been married to me for 36 years.
That's patience right there. That is patience.
That is the definition of patience. Absolutely.
Let's see. Steven says 99% of my purchasing is still Scotch single malt, but good to know I could restock my Plan Array if I needed. Still have the OFTD, the Fiji, and the 20-year anniversary in stock, at least 3 each. Well, you got a good stock.
Wow.
There. Those are great.
Wow.
Those are all great rums. So you can't be mad about that. I mean, you're sitting pretty good. That's better than most people, I feel like. So that's a good shelf. We got some good stuff here. Joe saying hello to Doc. We love that. As long as it wasn't Pandan, I'd buy it, Phil says. We love that. Exactly. We're not going to be peddling that.
Yeah, we are
not us anyways.
No.
Somebody else. I'd hang out at the liquor store until I'm kicked out and you run away, Mark says. I love that. We're probably going to get kicked out before you do. I don't know. We've been kicked out. Matt kicks us out all the time. He's like, you guys
get
out of here.
Yeah.
Just get on out of here. Let's see here. Jason says a bottle, maybe depending on the price, a case, no. You don't know. You don't know. We're pretty good salesmen.
We are.
Okay.
You should come talk to us. Be like, oh no, those salesmen, no.
Oh no. If I talk to them, I'm gonna buy a case of rum instead of just one bottle. Oh no.
I gotta keep my credit card in my wallet.
It's not the worst scenario in the world, Mike. Honestly, your worst case scenario is you end up with more rum. How bad is that?
Come on.
That happens to us all the time.
Yep.
And then you can just do what we do.
Start a YouTube channel.
Start a YouTube channel. Build a bar. You know? It's fine.
Thousands of dollars later.
It's awesome. Quality of life has gone up.
Oh,
so it's pretty great. Let's see here. Yeah, welcome in, Joe. Sounds like Joe's a new crew to the Really Bad Rum area. Love that. Yep. We got some hellos. Must have met him on the tour. We're glad that you're here, Joe. Welcome in and glad you got to try some amazing Really Bad Rum. The best Really Bad Rum you'll ever try.
We do have this new technology where we can actually have
people on. We're going to join us, we got to use it. You know what we got to bring back? We got to bring Doc back.
Well,
you know, we need the return.
So that's what I'm wondering is
we need the return.
Do we want to I'm not sure.
We're gonna schedule a time. We're gonna schedule a time. Let's get Doc back.
Okay.
It's been too long.
All right.
Let's get Doc and Susan back on.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
We got it. All right.
Okay, because I want to hear more about their antics down there in Florida.
I do kind of want to hear about their antics.
Yeah.
They got good stories. They're usually getting into some sort of
I know,
mischief.
really bad stuff.
MOBA, bushfire, or high ester. That's what I want. That's what I want.
Yep.
The best high ester that we've done so far is that over there. That Hampton Estate.
Yep.
They're
you want me to grab it?
No, I mean you don't have to. It's that big box, you know. Walked right into that one. So did. Dang it. Yeah. But yes, their sampler, right, of their I forget what it's even called, but it's like all the different variety packs.
The mark.
The marks.
The
yeah,
marks,
8
yeah.
marks. There it is. Right. So that stuff was really good. A lot of fun. I see more people are picking that up, by the way. I've seen a lot of people asking questions on how they should drink it, what they should do, whatever. I've seen that popping up.
With your mouth. That's my suggestion.
With your mouth. Definitely use your mouth. It's good. But no, I think more people are finding it and getting into it, especially the new one. They've got their 1 year aged release. Mm-hmm. So I think that's pretty cool. Free bottles of Planeray for all of us, I hear. You heard it exactly right, Steven. I tell you what.
If we can make that happen, we will.
I'm going to make an offer one time. One time. Are you ready?
Oh, my goodness.
Anybody.
Is this going to cost me something?
Anybody.
What's this going to cost
that
me?
shows up to the bar 2 nights. Oh, my God. Drinks are on us.
Okay. That I'll do.
You come into the bar tonight.
You knock on the door.
Good luck, suckers.
It's actually a very special knock.
It is a very special knock. It has to be loud because otherwise we won't hear it.
Yeah.
Truthfully, we're yelling a lot. So let's see here. So yeah, Doc giving him a shout out.
We're going to do a shout out to Joe.
Joe.
This is for you, buddy.
Love it. Joe.
Right? Welcome.
Welcome in. Glad that you're here. Joe, if you're still here, have you always been a rum drinker? Or are you just getting into rum? We do want to know. We'd be pretty excited to hear about your journey. I'll bet folks would even want you to autograph their bottles. We got to stop. Do that. We got to stop talking about it and really just set up a Just Drinking remote. Yeah,
very
Matt,
nice. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Let's do this thing.
Let's do it.
I'll tell you what. We'll get the rum cannon. Where I'm just shooting.
That didn't work out.
Just shooting rum into people's carts.
That didn't work out.
I try not to miss because it really stinks when you just get boom.
It went more like that didn't work.
It just slides out the top thing and falls down.
Dang it. So anticlimactic there.
Wow, dude. How many syllables was that?
Enough.
That was a lot of syllables. Holy cow.
Enough.
Jason Walks, Cedar Ridge. Love it. Let's give a shout out Cedar Ridge.
Yep.
They make really great whiskey products.
I think I've got their bottle upstairs, actually.
They've got a whiskey. Greg was talking about it not too long ago or whatever. So I mean they're putting out some great stuff.
I've got their pirate rum.
The pirate rum.
Yeah, I got that upstairs.
Love it. Let's see here. Doc Brown has saved my marriage. This is awesome. I love this. Who knew that a bad rum could save a bad marriage? Brilliant. I love that.
Brilliant.
That's an endorsement right there.
Right there.
We need to put that right there and just literally print it on the bottle.
You should put that on like a bumper sticker.
Like on the bottle, it should just
there.
be like review from a drinker.
Yeah.
Doc Brown has saved my marriage. Who knew that bad rum could save a bad marriage? Brilliant. Just on the bottle.
Right there.
Amazing. An endorsement from Joe. We love it. Not impressed, Royer. I've been married for 40 years this year. Got you beat.
Very nice.
Congratulations, Greg. That's good stuff.
That is great.
That is good stuff. We love to see it.
Good
awesome. Marriages. Good marriages.
That's awesome, buddy.
It's awesome. Let's see here.
It just shows another patient woman right there. I'm just saying.
I wish I could post pictures that I have of Royer trying to pick up Mrs. Doc in Miami. We got a Facebook group, Doc. We got a Facebook group.
Yeah,
easy place to put pictures. Great time for us to plug the links down below to the Just Drinking After Hours Facebook group. Go over there. You can plug some pictures in. We're not going to be mad about it. Or John Hasbrock, welcome back. Glad to have you back. Hope you aren't too tired from running away. We got all these comments. You guys are keeping us busy.
I mean, this is just like hanging out at a bar.
You guys are the best tonight. You know, when we have a hard time getting to the rum news, I got to roll up my sleeves, okay? We're going to get into it tonight, okay? I'm going to try to power through and catch up so we can do some news. We're going to see if I can beat you guys because you guys are commenting.
Oh, David's heading over.
Yeah. Good evening, all. Running late. David's headed over. Dave,
come on.
The Axeman. You end up here, just call Riley. She'll tell you where it's at. If you show up here, rum's on us. Let's go.
Definitely join us. We'll put you on the show with us.
Yeah. If you got a way to get here.
If you can get here in the next 35 minutes, you're on the show with us.
You're on the show. That's plenty of time.
And we'll put a drink in your hand.
Dave does not live that far away. Okay, I'm just saying.
Come on over.
Not 35 minutes away.
Call Riley.
Oh, I love it. Let's see here. So I'm going to catch up. I'm going to catch up to you guys. All right. John Hasbrock, welcome back. Here we go. Here comes the run. Thinking about driving up to Chicago Rum Fest from KC might be a solo trip. Other than Missourians want any other Missourians want a carpool. Need some cool people to hang out with, to drink with. Oh, I love it, Daniel. That would be super fun. We unfortunately are not going to be in Chicago this year, which is unfortunate, right?
It is. That just makes me sad.
I will be in another state.
It just makes me sad.
Makes it complicated, right? You know, we got some things going on, and so we are skipping out on that trip, looking for some other adventures this year. So we will not be in Chicago.
Stan is going to miss us.
Stan is going to miss us. This will be the first time, I think, in 3 or 4 years that we haven't been there. 3 or 4 years that we haven't been there. So
I think Stan always looks forward to seeing us.
I look forward to seeing Stan.
Yeah.
So I'm married 10 years this year. My wife's a saint, and she doesn't drink my rum. Mark, it's good stuff. It's a good one. Me too.
I love that.
I'm at 9.
I love that.
I'm at 9 years.
Awesome.
I'm at 9 years right now, so I'm working my way to that 10. Let's see here. I ran into Doc, and he made me a believer. Been a rummy dummy my whole life, and then he reinvigorated my love of rum. Joe,
there you go.
Welcome back to the train. Doc Brown's doing God's work.
You.
We love that. Hampton is also so good. I had 8 marks too. Happy to see Robert go outside his sweet and smooth wheelhouse to get a feel of flavor education, a real flavor education.
That was awesome.
Yeah, I encourage everyone to do it. I'm not a person who puts myself in a box. I might have liked stuff at a certain point, but as you develop your palate, get out there and try some new things and be adventurous.
All about the experience.
Even if you don't like it right away, try it with some different things. Try it again in 6 months. See how it feels.
When we started this channel,
we did not like funk. Oh my gosh. We got destroyed by funk. It was,
oh man, it killed us.
It like blew our faces off in our first year. That was 2019.
Yes, it took us a minute.
Would not be drinking Worthy Park.
You would not be drinking that
in 2019, right?
It's so funny, you know. As Appleton, remember the Appleton that we tried?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah,
oh, man,
that video is probably still up unless Appleton found it. You know, so. We tore that one up because we did not like it. That's for sure. And it's really funny when we get comments on old videos that are just like, you guys don't know anything about rum. This rum's great. And I look at it, I'm like, yeah, we like it now. Yeah. So, I mean, you're right. I'm not going to argue with you. Yeah. That's fair. Nope. It's a fair point. LOL has to be a loud knock. We know they can't hear it from the backyard. Jesse peeking out the window. It's true. It's true. So true. Rum Cannon Rum all over to Europe. That's a big caliber.
Right?
Okay.
Right?
Yeah. Bottle Kill Cedar Ridge Lost Pirate. R.I.P. Phil, put it down. R.I.P. We love it. This one's to the bottle. The bottle that has been destroyed by Phil. Congratulations. Oh, gosh. Let's see here. Oh, I'm down to the bottom. If I had any hope of getting there in time, I would drink you out of a job, fellas. I tell you what, I'd love to see you try.
Come on over.
It's a good challenge. I tell you what, anybody that attempts that, have fun crawling out of here.
Steven, if you make the trip all the way from the
what's in camera view is like 50%, by the way.
Yeah.
So,
yeah,
I love it. Nowadays, it makes me recoil in horror when tasting it. It makes me way more intrigued. I remember having real disagreements on the Rum Club. Yeah. And that's okay. That's okay. Rum Club is not about loving everything we put in front of you. There's plenty of stuff that several Rum Club members have not liked.
Oh, yeah.
And that's okay because it's either palate development or we're just learning about our palates and what we like and don't like.
And that's really what it's about. That's really what it's about.
Saving money.
We're trying some different things.
It's good stuff
that we don't normally have access to. And we helps us decide, do I want a big bottle of this?
Yeah.
Do I not want a big bottle?
100%.
Right.
All right. So I'm going to hit some rum news because I finally made it to the end of it. So Oxbow Distillery, pioneering the American rum category. So when we talk about American rum, what do you think of, Royer?
what do I think of?
What is American rum?
American rum?
Put it in the box.
I'm thinking of all the rum distilleries that I'm aware of that are here in America.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, so shout out to like Star Union right here.
Yeah.
Right. They're out of Peru, Illinois.
Mm-hmm.
And Modern Matriarch, Doc Brown's, Just Rum, even Kuliana.
Yeah.
I mean, there's all these companies that make some
ones.
really good products right here in the state.
But you can't call it American rum. Those products are very different, right? It's pretty hard to say what's if you were to go over. I mean, if you were to generalize it, let me put it this way: and you were over in the great faraway country, like super far away of Canada, and you're trying to explain.
I thought you were going to say Wisconsin, but okay.
You're off in a distant land of Canada, and you're trying to explain to Mark, okay, what is American rum? Okay. Well, you can't just say, American rum is one thing, right? Because you just described, Doc Brown's really bad rum is very different than Just Rum, Kuliana, Star Union. All these rum brands
Modern
are very
Matriarch,
very different.
Yeah,
right?
all very different.
So let's talk about this. Oxbow has put together a proposal, and I love it. I'm super behind it. Okay. This is what they're aiming to do. Is this something
I'm going to hate?
Oh, maybe you hate a lot of things.
I do.
Honestly, I can't tell what
very
you're
difficult to get along with.
So difficult. Oh my gosh! Try traveling with them, guys. My seat's not comfortable. This drink's not cold enough.
Are we there yet?
Are we there?
Oh my! I gotta go to the bathroom.
The flight said we were supposed to be there in 2 hours and 49 minutes, and we were at 2 hours and 52, and we're just landing. This is ridiculous. Anyway, sorry. Real life representation of traveling with Roy Air. So what Oxbow is proposing and what they want to do is they have hopes, they have aspirations of one day establishing a geographical indication for Louisiana cane juice rums. So what I love about this phrase and where they're going with this whole article here, which if you want to read the article, it is thespiritbusiness.com that you can check out this article for Oxbow Distillery pioneering rum. But they're looking for state to state indications rather than American rum, which I think would be really cool. Because imagine having American Hawaiian rum.
Now hang on. Okay, so what they're saying?
Yeah.
So what they're saying is they're comparing it to like this is a Barbados rum.
Yes.
This is a Colombia rum.
Yes.
This is Costa Rica rum.
So it has to have like
Jamaican rum
things around it. But here in the United States, it's so difficult getting outside stuff, and we're seeing a lot of state, and we're opening up.
The right people.
So imagine having state indicators that give it a geographical indication.
Yes.
Of this is a Louisiana sugarcane rum, which is very indistinct from other sugar canes in Hawaii. It's very different, right? They're both in America, but they're both very different. Okay. Louisiana sugar cane is going to taste a lot different than Hawaiian sugar cane.
Yep.
And so if you start putting these classifications on it, how that enables us to identify different rums. And I think that is very, very cool.
So I agree. But I can't, and I get what you're saying, and I get what they're trying to do, and it's not a terrible idea. But
that's the nicest thing you've ever said.
What
do you don't agree with? I want to hear it.
I'm finding it a little redundant.
Redundant? Why?
Why?
Explain.
Because so many of these already tell you where they're from.
Okay.
I mean, literally, it's right on the label.
Mm-hmm.
So it tells you. So we had, I think we still have some old New Orleans rum.
Yeah.
Which is going to be that Louisiana cane juice type of feel, right?
Okay.
And we've got some rum from Illinois, we've got some rum from Hawaii, we've got some rum from Oregon, Sandy, Oregon, from Just Rum, right? We've got some rum from Florida, right here. Doc Brown's really bad rum, So so it's already pretty much geographically stated.
That's true,
right on the bottle,
and that's true.
So that's wrong. So that's why I'm saying. So
is it worth it? I see the point. I do. I get what you're saying.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Because you're already calling it. Oh, this is if it is a Louisiana sugarcane rum. Nobody in Wisconsin who's using something else is going to be like, this is a Louisiana sugarcane rum, unless it is made with Louisiana sugarcane.
Right.
So I get that.
Do you get what I'm saying?
I do.
It's like I feel like it's not a bad idea.
That's true.
Because I do. Barbados has definitely a particular texture and feel to their rums there. Same way with Jamaican rums. Same way with all the different islands that you can name out there in the Caribbean. Not to mention, different rums around the world, like the UK, Switzerland, India.
Okay.
There's some different textures and feels for those different rums. But if you're in the know a little bit of the rum world and the rum industry, you already are identifying, oh, I know that I like Barbados rums. Oh, I know that I love India rums.
Yeah.
And so so I'm already looking for those types of rums.
So let me see your.
So that I'm going to go back to a point.
Okay.
So we talked about this a little bit earlier about Cross Keys.
Yes.
So that, to my point, I was really disappointed because they classified it as a Barbados rum.
Yep, classified as a Barbados rum.
And I was really disappointed in the fact that I was not impressed.
But you're not going to like it. Just because it's from Barbados doesn't mean you're going to like it. Every rum is different.
So
think about American rum. American rum is very different. Barbados rum can be very different.
It is.
They just have certain things they need to do to qualify.
And to their point, to the article point, that's why they're trying to classify it in certain regions or states.
So let me
whatever.
Let me see your logic and raise you some logic.
Okay.
Let me see it. Let me see how you feel about this.
Bring it.
We obviously don't have a lot of rules and regulations in rum.
Yeah, I love that.
I do too. Okay, I do love that.
I love that.
Do you feel that putting these classifications on things hinders any rules?
I don't. I think it's just more information.
Great. So let me just put this out there.
Okay,
I'm just gonna put this out there.
I'm all ears.
So if we're having a tough time finding distribution across the states alone, even our country has a hard time getting across its own borders from state to state, trying to get rum elsewhere. Now, what if we made a certain classifications that were approved USA wide, that if you fit these criteria, you can be all states? Because now we can put it in somewhat of a box of, if you're doing this has been qualified to be sent everywhere as like a general regulation of like, this will get you across all the states if you make a rum. You can still make your specialty products that are for your state and for your small amount of states. But if you do a rum in this and are able to make it good, you can ship it everywhere across the United States. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Now I start to really love the idea of geographical indicators of Louisiana sugarcane rum is approved that if you make Louisiana sugarcane rum, it can be shipped everywhere.
So the idea is so from what you're saying, I like the idea.
Yeah.
But sometimes when you start putting certain classifications together, what you're talking about is breaking down walls, making it more accessible for so many more people.
Giving people who like to make rules, because let's face it,
when you start making rules and making classifications, you're putting yourself in a box and you're putting up walls.
But hear me out. The people who make the rules love walls. They have to have walls. There's got to be rules.
Very special
clear
OCD
cut,
people.
These are the rules, right?
Yes.
There's going to be those.
So God love them.
We have to find some middle ground, right? Now, what better way find some middle ground than a gray area of, this qualifies whatever, and it gets the name of your company out and products you like, and all of a sudden people looking you up in California from Iowa because they like this rum that's there, and they realize there's specialty rum that you make that's a little different. Now they want to try and take a trip to Iowa to go try it because they love your distillery.
You'll be so disappointed in Iowa. I'm just saying.
It depends on where you go.
We have great ranch and wings.
Depends on where you go. We have some good rum distilleries.
And we've got some good rum.
We do have some good rum.
We do.
It's just very
Modern
few.
Matriarch,
very few.
Clear Distillery 173.
173. They're so great.
Yeah,
good
they
stuff.
Are.
They're pioneering Iowa rum.
They are.
Love that. But that being said, so the only reason I'm saying, like, theoretically, like, if we made some identifiers for each state, could we get those the main identifier for each state qualified to be shipped to all states because it fits in the box? So every state has an avenue. Well, think about it. All 50 states have one avenue that they can get their rum shipped around the United States if they go through that.
That's great in theory. That's great in theory. But the problem is every state is different.
Exactly. Which makes it cool. Isn't it? Because you don't make it the same rule.
But they would have to all agree to be able to say, yeah, we'll let this rum come in.
Well, here's the thing: each state sets its regulation. If we want to call it Iowa rum that can be shipped around the world, here's how it has to be made. Here's like our things or whatever of what we're saying it needs to be, and then it can be shipped around the world. Let's be real here. It's not going to be. This is a way for us to put some rules in place to get past some of the stuff that's not letting us through.
I get it.
Because, like, let's just say Iowa's rules are it has to be distilled in Iowa, and it has to use Iowa, like, product of some sort that's made in Iowa.
So how about this? So how about we do, like, something that every state could do would be a state-approved product.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
So Kentucky, Alabama, Texas, Arizona, but doesn't matter.
But then
if it is state approved, it can go literally from state to state.
Picture this. Matt,
I love the idea.
I hope you're listening. Matt, listen up. Okay. You walk into the liquor store. You're looking through the aisles. You're like, ooh,
look at that.
Look at that. I want to spend
Wow.
my money. And then on the back wall,
where's my credit card?
On the back wall, imagine rums of the United States. And you have all 50 states.
Wow, look at that.
On there of every rum that they have on
just
one
look
wall.
At that, Robert.
One wall.
A beautiful
rums.
thing.
You have
right
a selection
there.
of all 50 rums.
Goodness.
Because you know some places will do this.
Oh, yeah.
Some liquor stores will be like, we have all 50 of the qualifying rums that can be across. This would be huge. This would be huge publicity. This is actually a really great idea.
Not only for the liquor stores, but it would be huge publicity for
the
all
rum
those
companies,
distillers,
distillers, and be like, you have a rum that's in all 50, and they're bringing in rums from at least one distiller from each state. Now, one craft distiller from every state is getting put on a shelf.
Yes,
and you're earning your spot somewhere. Yeah. And that's the thing too, is I'm in Iowa.
Like it a lot.
I'm in Iowa. I've got a rums across the world. The liquor store down the street has a rums across the world. Guess what? Our rums are different.
Yep.
Some of them are the same, but 23 of our states, we have different rums, but we still have rums that qualify into that for rums around the United States. How fun would that be?
That would be amazing.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I can see both sides of this.
Yeah.
I mean,
I get where you're coming from. I don't like rules either. Not a big rule guy.
It all depends on how this is brought out.
But if stuff is going to grow,
together,
you got to have rules. And I do think it's one of the things hindering rum is that we don't have rules. And I think that's why its growth is
But, you know,
slower.
That is one of the things that I enjoy about
But I do love it. Being in it.
Because, I mean, because we have, like, believe it or not, at the bar here, we have probably about 200 rums.
Yeah.
And the thing that I enjoy the most about it is the fact the lack of them all being the same. Each and every single one of them is different.
Yeah.
You know, and I love that.
Yeah.
But that comes from the lack of rules
but here's
and regulations.
Here's the thing. That's the great part, though, right?
Right.
2 Iowa rums that could qualify as Iowa rums taste very differently.
Yes.
Same as Florida. Yes. Same as New York. Whatever. Like their rums are going to taste very different.
Yep.
Especially the one that's made with the New York tap water. Remember that rum? They were like advertising, this is made with New York tap water. And I was like, do we want to drink this? That was such a bad. I don't even remember the name of the rum. But I remember thinking to myself, that is such a terrible.
That's a bad.
Why are you leading with that?
Bad idea.
Like nobody else thinks that's appetizing
that's just
at all.
That's just not a good
terrible idea.
No.
Anyway, sorry. Off on a tangent. I think that's a pretty good idea.
I did like the free range water though.
The free range water was good. Thank goodness for that. Right. Oh, I love it. Does Swiss rum have holes in it? Absolutely, it does.
So I'll never forget that. I think it was our first rum festival that we went to down in Miami.
Yeah.
And there was a Swiss-made rum.
Yeah.
It just blew my mind.
There was only one.
There was only
one. They had
one.
a table. Like, picture this. You're at a rum festival,
my mind.
and everybody's got tables with
oh my God.
6, 7 rums on it, tons of snacks, tons of punches. And then in the corner, there's this booth that's a table, a tablecloth, and 1 bottle of rum on it. And a gentleman just standing there. Just standing there with his 1 bottle of rum. And so we venture over there. We're like, all right, you got 1 bottle of rum here. Tell us about it. So he proceeds to tell us kind of the story, the background of the rum and everything. And he's like, once you try it, you're going to understand. And we tried it. And it was one of my favorite rums.
It was good.
Weekend.
It was good.
It was so good. And I was like, I love it. I love that you didn't cloud around a bunch of product. You have a great product and welcome in.
When I found out that they were from Switzerland, I'm like,
pretty awesome. Pretty
really? I absolutely have to try this.
Sure, it's pronounced like that. I thought it was Switzerland.
Switzerland.
That's why they call it the Swiss, right?
It's Swiss.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I don't know. Let's see here. I have 4 Irish rums on their way to me. We'll let you know how it tastes. Would love to hear about it, John.
Yeah,
definitely want to hear about that. Greg's made the monkey's paw. Use the Just Rum Simple White. It's quite good.
Nice.
Good thing I made a double. Love it. Really Bad Rum says he hasn't tried Oxbow rum, but Doc does question the sweetness of the Mississippi Muddy River sugarcane, but I'll try it. You got to try it. Maybe. Interesting, right? It's going to pique your interest. We have Grundy Center. What's there not to like? Grundy doesn't make a rum. Can you believe that? It's absolutely ridiculous. It should.
Not yet.
If I ever came to Iowa, I'd literally just hang out with you guys for a week and go home happy and not remember any of it. That's probably the best
we
way.
We could probably make that happen.
To be honest,
Steven.
I don't know why anybody vacations here. That would be the best way to spend your time because we're going to have a great time. Okay. And it's going to be the best time in Iowa you've ever had.
Yeah.
Like, seriously.
I think we actually have a couple of distillers on here that would.
They'd come hang out.
They would agree with that.
It'd be fun.
You know, they've came out, hang out with us.
Yeah, there is a couple distillers that came to Iowa, hung out with us, and went home. I think their time was great. I think it was well spent. I think they enjoyed it. Let's see here. Would Iowa rum have ranch dressing? It needs to. It needs to, right? Needs every
that
bottle.
Flavor is
every bottle of rum comes with a little pocket ranch. It just comes with it. It'd be great. Ranch dressing and rum shots for all. I love it.
Rum shots, ranch dressing, ranch dressing shots.
So great. Yeah. All right. If I went to Iowa, I'd need a rum punch out of a trash can or cooler for it to be a success. We can make that happen. We can make do that. Happen. It's been a while since I made anything in a cooler or you in a trash can. I'm sure. When's the last time you made something in a trash can? I'm gonna guess. Can I guess? Hang on.
I gotta do the math. I'm gonna.
On that one. You figure it out, and then I'm gonna guess quick. I'd like it if they identified distillers from blenders from those who purchase and rebrand. Okay. Distillers start with mash or wash and ferment their products that distill into spirits, which is true. You know, you have a distillery, you come out with a rum brand and they're calling it a rum, and then you don't really know who's just buying rum from other people and blending it into their product and making it versus people who have a distillery and are making it, which is true. That is a classification. You know, I think that might be a little bit more of like you're in it, John, like you being a distiller. I can see how that would be important. Maybe I'm wrong. Anybody here can correct me if I'm wrong. I don't feel that consumers care as much.
Well,
do you think?
It depends.
Do they?
It depends.
Do we? I don't know. I guess I don't. As long as it's good and I know where it's coming from.
For me personally, if it's good, I like it
because you have distillers.
I'm gonna buy it.
You have distillers that are blending their products too, right?
Yeah. And well, I mean, look at the Kappa.
And you have a master blender who's bringing in and making a great product, and they don't have the distillery, but they know how to mix good product.
Yep.
I don't think that should be faulted. Just like any distiller, there's some distillers better than others. There's some blenders better than others. As
long as it's labeled that it's a blended.
Right. You know, we just don't know if they're. So I mean,
that's really one of your first clues right there.
That's complicated, isn't it? I can see both sides of that. I can. It's complicated. It is. Rum's complicated. I feel like having that on there could almost get confusing in rum because it's already so versatile. There's so many other things that I feel like I would want transparent.
Yep.
Before that, at least. That's just me personally. I don't know.
Okay, you are crazy. But I'm gonna let you ponder on that for just a moment. Okay. I'm gonna do a couple of special shout outs.
I love it. Let's do it.
I meant to do this at the very beginning.
You have to do a shot for each one.
All right.
I just walked right into that one. The silence of the room, the pondering. All right. Okay. I mean, I'm not going to say no
there you go.
To that. I love it. But I do want to hear your shout outs.
Okay. So I'm going to do a shout out.
Yeah.
So this is a very special shout out to my sister-in-law, Gail Lichman.
Absolutely, Gail.
Cheers to you. She has actually recorded and put out there for everyone to listen her very first song ever. And she wrote this and performed this. and it's a very, very, very good song.
I love that.
And I've actually got it on my phone now. I went out and bought it.
Where can we find it? Where can we find this song?
You can find it on Spotify.
What's it called?
Oh, you want to know that?
Well, that would be helpful. How's anybody supposed to find it?
So this is a song. The title is "Honor Them."
Honor Them.
Yes.
By Gail.
By Gail Lichman.
She doesn't have like a fancy like performer name.
No, that's her real name, Gail Lichman. And so this is a song that she wrote and recorded, performed, the whole 9 yards, and it's a very good song. She wrote this for my brother Jim,
love it,
who is a Vietnam vet, and this is it's Honor Them. And
I'm so proud of her for that.
Yeah, I am too. I just think that
she's a great performer.
Cool. And I just wanted to tell everybody out there about this. So when you get a chance, if you can,
how do you spell Gale?
Gale.
There it is.
Lichman is spelled Lichman.
Honor Them.
Honor Them is the name of the song.
I love that.
It's kind of a folk song, is how they classify it.
She's a great performer.
And
really
and I think so. Check it out on Spotify or iTunes or wherever.
Is iTunes still around?
It is. For an old guy like me, that's what I do.
I didn't know.
Right?
They retired the iPod, so I didn't know if that was still around.
No, it is.
No idea.
I still have an iPhone, so I've got iTunes.
Yeah.
Right? I've got a lot of songs.
I didn't know they still had it. So that's cool.
Yes. So definitely cool. So definitely check that out. Honor Them.
Cool. Good shout out.
It's for
congratulations, Gail.
It's for all of our vets out there.
Love that.
Oh, that is good.
That is good.
That was very good.
All right. Any other shout outs?
Yes. One other shout out. Do I have to do another shout?
Yeah, you do.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. This is going to help keep your shout outs to a minimum.
Yeah, I guess.
We're running out of time. So
Okay.
So we have like technically 9 minutes. We're probably going to run a few minutes over tonight.
We might. We aren't even going to get to my news.
While Royer is pouring that.
Easy for you to say.
A lot of stuff, right? Royer is pouring that. I'll do some quick news. We had an artist that designed the bottles for Dictator Game Changer rum that came out. If you guys haven't seen the Game Changer rum, let me tell you, first of all, you can't miss it. Second of all, this might be my most hated bottle of rum ever. I love Dictator. Just total transparency. I love the company. I love the new age stuff that they're doing.
AI company.
They have the AI person on their board of directors. They have an AI robot, actually like humanoid, on their board of directors, which is really cool, in their creative group. Very, very cool, forward-thinking group. This
have they never seen the movie Terminator? Right? I'm just saying.
iRobot. That's what I'm thinking. But anyway, this I don't agree with. I hate it. I hate the bottle. I hate it.
So now, hang on. I got to understand. So, Dictator.
Yeah.
So this company right here.
Yes.
That you are solidly behind. So I mean,
I am.
You have been from the very get-go.
Yes.
Right. And
yeah, I have.
So
I love this.
This company.
I do.
You love this company. You love the idea.
However,
of their green initiative.
They have this new
and the AI stuff that they have going on.
So
I'm not gonna say what I want to say, but
I'm gonna give a shout out to the artist Richard Orliniski.
You butchered that name.
It was a tough last name.
I'm sorry, Richard.
This is based on Kong. Okay, you heard that right.
Based on what?
Kong. 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 You heard me right.
Yep. Like king.
Like king. Like
Kong.
The king.
Okay.
Of the Kong. Okay. Right.
This is based on Kong.
Okay. This is his bottle for the Game Changer rum. You're gonna hate it. I hate it. This is what he came up with. The Neopop rum bottle. I'm gonna show you first.
What?
I'm gonna show you first, and then I'm gonna show them. I should just pull it up, but I'm not gonna, because I don't want to take the time because we're running low on time.
This is
the bottle. It looks like the rubber duck that you buy. That like squeals when you squeeze.
Whose brilliant idea is this?
Richard. His name's at the bottom there.
Richard.
I didn't like it.
Hey, just so
it's weird. It's different. It's very artsy.
Yeah. Okay. Great being artsy and everything, but hey, Richard, if
it's just like yeah,
you know,
it's very comic-y, very colorful. It's not my thing. I didn't.
You know what this makes me think of?
It would not look good.
It's like a bathtub toy.
Yeah, it reminds me of a rubber
bathtub
rubber
toy.
chicken.
Well, a bathtub toy.
It reminds me of a rubber chicken.
You're 8 years old and you got a bathtub toy. It's like, what are you doing?
I'm not.
Come on.
I'm not trying to be too cynical. Good for Art. Good for him. I just.
I'm not even trying. I'm just that way.
I just don't think that bottle would look good back here.
No, it would. You will not find that here.
Yeah, no. I still want to try the rum.
But no, I don't even want to try the rum. But I'm like, that's gonna taste rubbery and sugary.
I hate it.
No, thank you, Richard.
It's probably the best rum we've ever had, and you're just like, nope.
I don't need that experience.
Especially
I can tell just by the picture, I do not need that experience.
Especially when you tell me King Kong's head's going to be on it. I'm like, this could be cool. And then I see it. I'm like, oh, no. So, whatever. Could have gone a different way. Shout out time. What do you got?
Okay. Ron is a very good, dear friend of mine. And I missed a birthday of his. I know. I suck.
You did.
I suck.
You're such a jerk.
I am such a jerk.
God,
Ron,
I told you that
I apologize for missing your birthday.
Don't forgive him. Don't even do it.
But I did want to do a special shout out to you on our channel and wish you a very happy birthday,
Happy
Ron.
birthday. Is this Omaha Ron?
Yeah.
Omaha Ron. Good stuff. We love that. Happy birthday, bud. I love it. All right. Any more shout outs?
No, I needed that one.
Okay.
Yeah, thanks.
Okay. Just checking. Okay.
Yeah, thanks for keeping me at a limit.
Yeah, you're welcome. All right. I'm just going to catch up here real quick. The number of distilleries would be cut by 60% or more. And that's an interesting statistic, right?
Yeah,
like how many would be cut if that were an indicator, which is interesting, right? Iowa rum made from ranch dressing. Oh, God. I still can't.
Doc's been here.
So Steven says, I still can't get over how liquor licensing works in the U.S. It's even worse in Canada, but the laws are wild to me and so confusing, which is so true. We need something to make it a little easier. Like,
it's so funny because I swear they do that on purpose.
Yeah.
They make those things so confusing for everyone.
So the big brands can do it, and the little guys get distraught or have trouble and run into walls. That's what it is. I mean, truthfully, America, land of the free, home of the brave, and also
rum running.
Right? Because it's a big deal here, and it's still going on. For anyone that thinks NASCAR got started by rum running and that was the end of it, no, it's still happening every single day here because it has to be. Because they made it so complicated that we're all running, rum everywhere. And we're going to talk
about
us.
We're all legal.
We're all legal. Thank
legal.
Goodness for us.
Yes.
Leading the pioneer of the modern day of we should follow the rules. You're welcome, America.
Yes.
We follow all the rules.
We're doing this for you.
Absolutely. YouTube, if you're listening, we're rule followers. We obey all the laws and everything. But other people.
Big rule followers.
But other people.
From what I understand.
Who shall not be named.
Correct.
Run and rum. I don't know. That's what I hear.
Don't know.
You guys should check out our rum club down there. Patreon Rum Club. It's good plug time. It's a good time to plug that.
Very fitting.
Yeah, it's a fitting time. I love it. All right. Why don't you guys call the TTB and try to get that done with the regulation or whatever?
Oh, man.
Yeah, we'll put that call in.
Yeah.
45 hours later on the phone. Nobody beats Rogue's free-range water, John Hancock says. Nobody does the free-range water.
I still love that. I still love that video that we did.
Rogue's, you watched Rogue rum review that we did?
If it's still up there.
I hope it's still up there.
I hope it's
that
still
is the
up there.
best. That is the best video of us doing a pitch for free-range water.
I mean, that bit that we did on that.
So good.
Completely all ad-libbed.
We just jumped in.
We do every show that we do, our live show, everything that we do is always ad-libbed. And
that was funny.
This is no exception.
That was so funny.
Because I looked at you and I said, just follow along.
Yeah, I was like, I'm in. And we just went. And I thought it was great.
That was so much fun.
Follow my lead. I'm like, I got it. Best way for me to order a bottle of really bad rum shipped to Missouri. Plus, I need Just Drinking t-shirt in 3XL.
Okay.
Do we have a 3XL? We don't, do we?
Oh, do we?
I don't think so. We need new
Do you want me to go
shirts.
look?
First of all, we just need new shirts in general.
Do you want me to go look?
So long. I don't even know. Our website's still working down there?
I don't know.
I think we only go up to 2X. I'm pretty positive. Yeah, I'm pretty positive.
Can we make a 3X happen?
I mean, I'm sure we can make one. We need a new t-shirt in general. Daniel, stand by. We have some work to do.
Yes.
This year,
just for you.
We got a lot of year left. I feel like we can accomplish this year. We're setting it early.
Of course,
if we set this early.
Of course, don't judge us too hard because
the PO box is still
we do. Yeah, the PO box still
That's
the
been
thing.
3 years
Yeah.
in the making.
So yeah, and we drink rum occasionally.
Yeah. Well,
so
Daniel, keep bothering us about that.
Yes, please do.
Something we should probably do anyway. So you just keep bugging us about it. Just like I know Jeremy's bugged us, and a couple of people bugged us about a PO box that didn't work. We don't have a PO box.
So definitely check out. So he's asking about how does he get his hand on a bottle of really bad rum, just like this one
in Missouri,
right here.
Missouri's not too far from Iowa.
No, it's not.
Just come up to Iowa.
Actually, I bought the last bottle that we had here.
Don't come to Iowa. We bought it all. Wow. What a jerk.
I just did that last week.
What a jerk.
Shout out, Matt. Hey, you need to restock that one.
Restock it. Missouri's coming to get it.
Stock this one again. It's all gone.
Well, Iowa can
bought
get
the last
it.
bottle.
So if you could, so I don't know, Missouri, Kansas City border, what is that? An hour and a half away from the Iowa border?
Yeah. About that.
So if you talk to a liquor store on the Iowa border, they can bring it in. I don't know about Missouri. You'll have to talk to Really Bad Rum about it. Look them up on their website.
Definitely. And where do we do that at? ReallyBadRum.com.
Yeah, it's like an echo in here. It's like weird. I don't know. It's coming from
Just
somewhere. Anyway, yes. So do that. If they can't get it to Missouri, Iowa can. Just talk to a liquor store that's willing to bring it in. Find someone close to the border, and then you just take an hour and a half trip up, and you just go grab one and come back.
Yep.
So that's my advice. I don't know if I could get them from every state, but I have a black Sharpie and I could write in the different states on the bottles. See, imagine a shelf dedicated to rums of the United States.
Yes.
And you have one state, one rum representing each state.
How cool would that be, Matt?
50 rums.
Come on.
I'm buying it.
Come
I'm
on.
definitely buying off that
Jump
wall.
on board.
I think that's cool. I think it's cool.
It's brilliant.
Play.
You heard that idea right here.
We get to pick Iowa's.
Yes. Yes, we do.
When it's here, Matt.
Is it just one that we would have to
pick? You have to pick one rum.
One?
I know. It's going to make it really hard.
I mean,
it's going to make it really hard. But I do not want a couple of these Iowa rums that make really great whiskey.
We don't want to.
They make really great whiskey to be representing Iowa.
And you know who you are.
Mm-hmm. We don't need them representing Iowa and rum. Okay. We have other things to do. Okay. Okay, let's see here. Let's catch up here real quick. I'm enjoying a pull of Equidium tonight. Damn good rum. Chris, love that. Awesome. Love that. So I would get a hypothetical bottle of MOBA to your hypothetical hands. So how would I get a hypothetical bottle of MOBA to your hypothetical hands?
Oh, Stephen.
I don't know. Well,
I mean,
that's a far. It's a distance.
Yeah,
I don't know how much that would cost. It's a great question. I mean,
I would love to try it.
I would love to try it. I don't know how we would make it happen.
Steven, send us an email. We'll try and
if you just sent it to the address, we get rum from everywhere else. So I mean, I don't know why we couldn't get it from Steven. So yeah, we could probably make it happen.
Yeah, send us an email. We'll talk through it.
All right. Oh, let's see here. John, I love it. You throw shade where you throw shade. I love it. You just call them out. That's what we're here for. I love it. Oh, I love it.
Oh, man.
It's so good. So Holmes K. Okay, so he's an independent bottler, sources excellent rum and sells for them for a premium. Great products, and he always gives credit to the source of the bottle. So he does it right, and that's how I think he should
right
do it.
And fair.
But
right?
I think there's just got to be
honest,
some transparency to it.
Yep.
Let's see here. I can barely get MOBA, so sending something hypothetically would be the only way to get some to you. Yeah, duck flavored rum, my favorite. Love it.
Duck flavored rum.
Chicken. It's a rubber chicken. It's so different. So different. Thanks, Gail, giving credit where credit is due. Thanks for putting yourself out there while honoring those who have worn the uniform for all of us. Love that. Good shout out.
Thank you.
Interesting. Many tequila bottles have unique designs, and they
do.
They do very much so. Carlos, great point. Carlos, welcome in. We love to hear from you.
So one of the things that I've found it's kind of interesting because have you noticed some of the most unique bottles? If you were to set 10 of the most unique bottles side by side and sampled each one,
yes,
how many of those do you think would be really good And how many of those do you think would be really bad? If you had 10 of them together, how many of those
of what rums?
It doesn't matter. We're just looking at the bottles.
Just looking
very
at cool
unique bottle. I mean, they went out of their way
50,
to make
50.
this.
I feel like it'd be 50.
I'm gonna say
there's definitely rums that the bottle
think it's gonna be
like,
that's the best part of the rum.
Yeah, the best part of the rum is the
that.
bottle.
That's my point.
I've had a few,
and I think that's the point
we'll
with tequila. Is vodka even a thing anymore? I don't know.
It's around.
Yeah, whatever.
People buy it.
Yeah. But
I've heard that.
But sometimes, the companies put more into the bottling aspect of things.
That's where the money comes from.
Than what is actually
the prestige of owning
the bottle.
Yeah. Right?
You know.
Jason says cool bottle, limited edition, I bet, for the Dictator rum. And we could be totally wrong. Maybe we're just weird, Maybe it's just our opinion. People think it's cool. I'm not going to ignore the masses.
Me buy this.
If Jason says it's cool, I love it, and I love that. And I think there's just a market for it out there. It's one of those things that doesn't fit my palate, but I think a lot of people might like it.
Well,
this is why I say don't listen.
Okay,
to
us. For me, the bottle itself doesn't fit. I can't imagine that bottle being behind my bar.
It would look weird back here, but
I mean, it would stick out like a huge flag saying, "Here I am."
Maybe we would be hip. Maybe we would be cooler.
I could give two.
What was that?
I'm
gonna make you do a shot for every swear word you said.
Yeah. Okay.
No, but I mean, I think
I've never cared about. I'll put to you.
It's very
I've never
unique.
cared about being hip,
and I think some people will really enjoy it. Jason obviously thinks it's cool, and I think a lot of people will. It's just not my cup of tea, personally.
The bottle itself is not my cup of tea.
I
just can't bring myself. But I feel like you're gonna make me buy the damn bottle.
All right, I'm going to jump down here. We got some good conversations going on here, and I love that. Really Bad Rum says, great show, guys. Thanks for all the Really Bad Rum support.
You bet,
Let us
buddy.
know when we can join the show again.
Got a great
Let's
product.
set it up. Let's set it up.
Great product.
We'll get you on here. Let's do it.
We want to hear about your travels down there in Florida.
It'll be good stuff. Cedar Ridge Dark Rum. It's aged 5 years, and I believe it's even port finished, Jason says. Cedar Ridge Dark Rum. I'm going to be totally honest with you. If you haven't seen the review that we've done on Cedar Ridge, there's so much better rum out there for the cost. They make great whiskey.
They make great whiskey.
But when you boil it down to rum, it's very boilerplate. I don't think they're water shocking it. John Hasbrock actually came and sampled it and called out what they were doing. They're doing a couple things wrong there. And it's not that the product itself is bad. It's just it could be so much better. I just think that they're so in tune with whiskey that they are making a couple mistakes in the rum. And I think if you have some unique rums and you start to experience those, and then you go back to Cedar Ridge, you'll understand there's kind of a big gap there. Unfortunately.
Now that is our opinion.
We've told them.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, we told them. John Hasbrock told them to their face. I mean, we're trying to help.
Yes,
we really are. Let's make it better.
But some people don't want that help.
And that's okay.
So artists are very funny.
I get it.
They want.
You're doing your thing.
This is the way I see my product.
Totally get it.
This is my vision. Do you not understand my vision, Robert?
I'm just saying. I think that there's a reason your whiskey sales are off the chart and your rum's probably your lowest selling product.
Yeah,
probably. I'm assuming it is.
Pretty low. I'm guessing it is.
I'm sure it's pretty far down there. So, let's see here. I don't know if it's true, but I've heard there's a rum that is made with the tears of KC Chiefs fans. I think so too.
Very well said, Matt.
Wouldn't that be awesome?
Very well said,
What a great
Matt.
marketing that would be too. I think so too.
I work with a couple of KC fans.
I bet they were hurting.
Oh,
hurting.
I went to the store looking for sympathy cards.
It was a tough weekend
because I wanted
tough weekend.
I wanted to let them know that I was so sorry for their loss.
For me, I was just enjoying the Super Bowl, minding my own business this year. As a Steelers fan, I'm just minding my own business.
Yeah.
So just enjoying the ride, seeing everybody else on their roller coaster. I didn't even have emotions this year. Okay. I was I knew we sucked way before we started actually sucking. So I was not too worried about it. We're good. We're just doing whatever we want to do. I think we're going to bring Tom Brady out of retirement and bring him back. So good for us.
No, throw it that way.
We're going to be good. He's going to be in a wheelchair throwing by the time we're done with Tom Brady. Okay. Let's see here. You could even, okay. So Steven says, I've sent a package to Canada before, and I'm sure I could send some stuff your way. A few free months of Rum Club. Absolutely. Steven, We just gotta send him the link. I'm just gonna send you the link.
Yeah.
Let's
just send him the link.
Let's just send him the link. I don't care. Yeah.
We'll just have you.
You're good. Yeah. You were part of the original crew,
Yeah.
Steven. This isn't something we do it for everyone, but what was it, like $5 back then? Yeah, you're fine. Come on. You can come hang out. We'd love to have you. We don't care. So let's see here. Yeah, Mark's like, you can send to Canada, you say. Oh, really? If I join the Rum Club now, when would I get my first package? Has Alfredo?
Yes, Alfredo's.
I sent him an updated email. Did he get that in time?
Yeah, I believe so.
He got it all in time.
Yep.
Okay. So if you joined now, I'm sure we could get a late shipment.
What month is this?
I'll be honest with you. We'll be totally transparent. If you're going to join Rum Club, this is February, right?
Yeah.
We got March. We got a couple emails to send out. We're not for sure set in March.
Yeah. But
if you join in March, or if you join now, we'll just give you a free month. I don't care. If you don't get this month's shipment and you join, I'll just refund your money and you can just skip the first month. Just get in it so you're in it. And then I'll just refund your first month back.
Yeah.
So you don't have to worry about it. Because I think
these are the types of things that happen when we've been drinking all night.
Yeah. So we'll just give you your first month free. Well, we can't get it to them. We already sent the rum. But that's the thing.
February's almost over.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
Just join in March.
Yeah, just join in March.
Yeah.
Well, it's the same thing. If you get a free month this month or you join next month, it's all the same. What are you, 2-week difference? What are you, stingy, Royer? Jeez Louise, look at this guy. Whoa. Free month. Whew. Those 2 weeks.
I've got a Maserati I got to pay for.
Huge
I have
deal.
a Maserati that I have to pay for.
Those 2 weeks you're going to bring to the bank. I tell you what. I swear to God. I love it. Daniel, you do you. We're always
just
fair.
Join us.
We're always fair.
We'll square it up.
We have
Don't
never.
Worry about
you
it.
can ask anyone in Rum Club. Okay,
Yeah.
we're very fair. When rum doesn't go out or things don't happen, whatever, we'll make it happen. Okay, you can absolutely just join and we'll get it all worked out. We'll figure it out. I love it. No, you're getting charged. You're lucky Roy Ayer's not up to the billing. Okay, I'm in charge of the billing. I love it. Oh, that's awesome. But the Lost Pirate tastes good. I agree. It should be a lower price. Their lower end rum is one that is awful. Yes, the Lost Pirate was a better product.
It was.
It was a better product.
It was a better
We
product.
do agree with that. It was a little expensive, but it was a better product.
Yeah,
I do agree with that.
For what it was.
Yeah,
it was more expensive.
Yeah. So Dave says he came over and knocked and knocked. Not loud enough, Dave.
I'm calling bullshit on that. I'm just saying.
Dave was pounding on the door.
The door is literally right there.
Well, you couldn't get in the garage because your garage is frozen shut.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Yeah. It's cold here.
Yeah.
The garage is frozen shut.
You would have had to knock really
His
hard.
garage is actually frozen shut. I had to come through the front door for the first time since Jesse ran away with a helmet.
Here.
Okay. For those of you who know that story, okay. I had to use the front door for the first time since Jesse literally looked at me through the window and ran away.
It was so weird seeing people come through the front door too. But
crazy.
Hey.
Yeah. Jesse must be at work. No, he was here. He just peeked at you and ran away. Oh, I love it. Thank you for hanging out. It's been good hanging out with you guys again. Hope to see you soon. I'll get the mobile hunting. We love it. We love it, Steven. We hope to hear from you soon. We'll send you a link. Thank you guys for hanging out with us tonight. Ton of fun. I'm going to hit one more thing. God, I can't even believe this was in the title, so I'm going to say it. Top 5 biggest spirits by volume in the U.S. Are you ready? I'm going to hit it super quick for you guys. Okay? If you waited all the way to the end of the video for what was in the title, here it is. This is what kind of night that we had. Number 5 for the biggest spirits by volume in the U.S. is rum. Rum has actually shifted in a downward 8.9% decline.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, which we're actually seeing a trend across multiple. You'll see that trend here in a second, but it is on a bit of a rebound, which is just kind of going with some of the spirits here.
Everything ebbs and flows.
Number 4, American whiskey. Okay. Their categories dropped by 2.7%, also on the decline. Okay. So
I'm not liking where this is going. So you started at 5 and now we are at 4.
Yep.
Now
we're going to 3. Tequila and
holy shit.
Tequila and mezcal.
Seriously?
Number 3. Which I'm a mezcal fan.
Okay.
You know? Tequila's got some good stuff.
Okay,
right?
that's but I'm worried what number 1 is.
It actually went up, so grew by 2%. So mezcal and tequila's pioneering through the tough times, and they've gone up 2%. Number 2 is cocktails and ready-to-drink cans.
Okay.
You know, so the ready-to-drink, you know, number 2.
Okay.
Spanning premixed cocktails and spirits base also went up.
Okay.
They actually grew by 17%. So when I talk about everybody else kind of on the decline or a minimal growth, the thing that really broke out this last year is the ready-to-drink cocktails.
Yep, absolutely.
That is the one that pioneered through. And number 1 on the list.
Don't say it. Please don't say it.
So sad. It's really a sad deal.
If you say gin,
No,
I'm gonna.
It's not gin. Vodka. God. Vodka retains the top-selling spirit in the U.S. volume. However, it did go on a downward decline of 1.1% as well. So it was on the decline, but it was enough to still hold its number 1 position. So vodka still reigns supreme. I
don't understand the attraction
in the U.S. Yeah, you know, me neither.
I'm thankful the gin wasn't number 1. I was like,
but cocktails.
This is where we're going.
Cocktails and RTDs makes a ton of sense to me, and a 17% growth is no joke. That's nothing to be trifled with. Good stuff.
Yep.
You know, so I think a lot of good stuff, and we gotten a lot of comments on our Cocoa Rum video lately.
Oh yeah,
I've noticed a big spike.
Shout out Mark.
Yeah, big spike in those videos. Yep. So good for all that. We love that. So appreciate you guys. Check out the links down below. Join the Rum Club. We'll make it fair. I love it. Daniel, just join. It's fine.
Just join. Don't worry so much.
Roy Ayer's not in charge. We would love to have you. Super fun. If we can't give you this month, you just get a free month. It's fine. I think all the rum's been sent, but we'll get it all squared away and figured out. So we love you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with us and making us feel special on Wednesday nights. We really appreciate it. We hope you guys are enjoying great rum, having good times, stay in good health, look after each other, have a good time.
Do something nice for somebody.
Do something nice for somebody. We love it. You guys are the absolute best. With that being said, Roy Ayer, let's get them home safe.
Always drink responsibly. Never drink and drive, and no rums were harmed during the making of this video.
Not at all. We'll see you later, guys.